afternoon, everyone. Next Generation Weather Forecaster Joe Shaka taking a look at the severe weather and what I think is going to be a wild week for weather in general across the lower 48. So I'm going to really mainly focus on the severe weather since that's really going to be driving the pattern this week. So here we are from the 12Z. We're going to see GFS Ensemble, and I'll talk a little bit about what the European's doing and its forecast. So let's start with the Thursday episode, and this feature here, you can see this is Thursday morning, 8 a.m. We're going to see a nice warm-up actually this week as well. That's going to, again, be aiding the severe weather threat across the southern plains and into the southeast. We're going to actually see some nice warm weather actually finally get into the pattern, but not for long, and you'll see at the end of the video why not. The system is right here, and you can see the widespread ridging. And then once we move into, this is Thursday morning again, and here we are, Friday evening, that system that's over here will begin to deepen in, and here it is on Friday evening, and this is when the severe weather really will start to crank up along and ahead of the system. You can see the ridge over the eastern part of the United States going to get into the 60s and 70s, maybe even the 80s in parts of the mid-Atlantic, and 60s and 70s, a pretty good chance here in southern New England. But here is the main low, and this is going to really intensify coming out of the Rockies. European and the GFS, both in the 970s and lower 980s, is this depending on what model you look at. The point is that this is going to be a very strong low coming out of the Rockies and lifting northeast, so there'll be a cold front that drags through here, and Gulf of Mexico is warmer than normal. You're going to have a lot of heat influx into the system, so, and a blizzard, believe it or not, in northern plains blizzard, but again, the severe weather will be allowing, and here's this thing, here's the blast off the north and east, again with that ridge off to the east of the system. Here are the temperatures for that period. You can see the warmth here and the cold coming in behind. Here we are Saturday afternoon. The Saturday is probably going to be a very big day for severe weather in the southeast. The SPC, you see, has a, day, I think it's a day 5, if not a day 6 outlook, and you'll see that here in the video. They already have a 15% area hatch for this, and you can see here we are Friday, and it may even hit 75 in parts of southern New England. I mean, I don't know. It looks pretty warm with this kind of a pattern. You know, finally we can get a break from the cool, but again, you can see the upper level pattern, very conducive for severe weather. Here are the temperatures. You can see the warm anomalies associated with that. Then here we are Sunday, and this is when the European actually gets interesting here in the northeast, and some of the other guidance as well they have looked at, so let's not get too worried about anything yet. But the latest European does support the threat of maybe even severe weather in the southern New England, with the storm being up here in southern Canada. Moist, humid air being pulled up ahead, so again, maybe some severe weather down the road here in southern New England. We'll worry about that later on this week, once the details become final for the marathon here in Boston Marathon Monday the 16th, Monday, April 16th. So something to keep an eye on, that there could be some rain at all, rain potentially even impacting the marathon at all on Monday. So something to watch down the road. And then here's that feature lifting up. Temperatures look like this. And then Monday evening, the whole thing is lifting through. And here comes the next one around by day 10. There should be another one of these things that come out and could see another severe weather outbreak days 10 through 12 in the southeast. Once again, the temperatures look like this. And then again, there's the SPC day 6. Yes, it's day 6. You can see the area they have hatched here, 50% for the threat of severe weather. And that will be expanded as we get closer in to the time frame. And then days 11 through 16, looks like more cool air will be taking over much of the country. And the pattern looks like that, with blocking up over the top. So again, overall, it's going to be a wild week. We have winter still holding on. We have severe weather coming into the mix. We're going to try to pull up a warm-up, so a lot of fun weather to go on for the next 7 to 10 days. And make sure you stay tuned because it's a wild pattern. That's it for now, and thank you for watching.